This is the Knicks wall. Boom. So I just gotta go on YouTube, find the video. Yeah, we going up. We are going up. Like, about as up goes. Boom. Why don't I see the video? Yeah, we going up. 1 second. Let me just get the link out, and we are all the way up. Boom, finally. Share, Twitter. Boom. All right, now I got to go to my account. Ah, man. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Prosperity with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Prosperity. I'm I Hate Sean, and the Knicks had an excellent comeback victory against the Wizards tonight. Wow, what a fourth quarter. We have so much to be excited about, so much to be happy about. It was feeling like a night that was going to be a really down night. The energy was low. I was doing the tweets from the Knicks wall, and it was just like, damn, man, this is tough. It's going to really hurt to lose this one. But we stayed in striking distance all game. We went down 17 a couple times, and it felt real bad. The offense looked real stagnant and anemic. And, I mean, like, we were having a really rough night all around. And we just stayed close enough, man. RJ on that last possession in the third quarter where he got the rebound and went up, missed it, and then followed. And, he was pumped up after, cut it to 11. And then from there, we just chipped away and we went on a run, and the offense got going. IQ needs to be on the floor instead of Elfrid Payton as much as humanly possible. I think that's abundantly clear. The offense is just so much more fluid. There is so much to be excited about tonight, man. RJ Barrett, man. RJ is here. You see it? You see it? RJ is here. RJ Barrett. I don't know. The lights are different today. You might not be able to see it. But RJ Barrett, man. They said to G League him. Those idiots, those dumbasses, those imbeciles, those fools, and those half-wits. Even on an off night, that is star player production, bro. Even on an off night, RJ Barrett comes up with 24, 10, and 5. Puts the team on his back down the stretch. He was just making plays all over the floor. He did an excellent job on Bradley Beal defensively. I mean, what didn't RJ Barrett do down the stretch? That was beautiful to see. 20 years old, bro. 2-0. 20 years old. Can't even legally drink. And that's what he's able to do for us, man. Like, that is so big. Like, they got to respect RJ Barrett. Even on an off night, he shows up and brings it home. Emmanuel Quickly, coming off the bench, getting 16 points, and he gets in the game and immediately changes it. As soon as he got in the game, he got to the line. He got the little floater on the baseline down the stretch. He got the floater in the lane. He hit the big three to put us ahead. Like, he just makes plays. And he looks so good as a point guard, like as a guard creating. He was dropping dimes. He dropped the dime to Alec Burks in the corner on the cross-court pass. That was beautiful. Then he followed that up by driving the lane and finding RJ. That was nice because he looked everybody off and dropped it down low to RJ. RJ was able to get fouled and get to the line. That's an assist in my book. That's an assist. Like, you created a scoring opportunity off of a great pass you made. That's beautiful. And then the one to RJ in the corner, my goodness. First of all, RJ was struggling from the field all game. He was struggling at the basket. He was struggling from three. He was struggling from mid-range. In the fourth quarter, knocked down 2 threes. Big shots, huge shots. And that kick out from IQ, bro, oh my goodness. Like, he drew the whole defense, wrapped it around, and listen, I'm not on the page of all the people are saying he can't be a playmaker and all that stuff, but he even exceeded my expectations tonight. Like, he looked really good, and it was just beautiful to see. And that kid, he can be the point guard of this team. That should be the point guard of this team. Start Emmanuel Quickly. It's written on the board, but I don't think the lights are going to allow it to show. But start Emmanuel Quickly, please. It's very simple. We are here. Just start him. Make us the best team we possibly can be, especially since we didn't make any moves at the deadline. The moves we make should be internal. Make us the best team. Get guys off the floor that don't need to be on the floor, because every single game is going to count down the stretch. It's really good that we were able to pull this one out. Every single game counts now, man. Some of these teams improved at the deadline in this Eastern Conference race with us, and it's going to be we're jostling for position. I don't even want to be in the play-in, bro. So we need every single game, and wow, what a way to step up, man. And then they were able to hold it down, and then Julius got going down the stretch, and he was able to hit the fadeaway over two people, and then Rui tried to press up on him, and really he was trying to get physical with him all night, you know, and it's just like, all right, little man, it's over. It's a wrap for you. Like, come on. I'm taking you all the way. Oh, step back. Hold that. Game time. I was up here. I was in my room yelling expletives. Like, yo, like, oh my goodness. It was beautiful. Anyway, enough ranting on my part. That was 6 minutes of just, yo, let's get to the comments. Oh my goodness. We have so much to be excited about, man. Post-game prosperity. Let's go. Let's go. What a game, bro. Oh my goodness. I thought we were going to blow that. Oh. Woof. Claudia said, we going up. You know what it is. Jamal said, let's turn all the way up. Let's go. Let's go. We here. 10 toes, every single one of us. They cannot handle it. Oh, my goodness. Alec, yo, how did I not say anything? You're right. You are right, Vitra. Alec Burks is a bad man, bro. A bad man. Shout out to Alec Burks. 27 points. Kept us in it. Really just was able to find his shots. His mid-range he got going. He got a couple looks at the basket. He was knocking down threes. He's got 4 straight 20-point games. He's back to the Alec Burks we saw in those first couple games of the season before he got hurt, where he was just able to come off the bench and be a reliable 20. And we love it, bro. We love it. Thank you so much, Alec Burks. He's the kind of guy we were probably looking for at the trade deadline. So some of you who are upset that we didn't go get the Evan Fourniers of the world, I mean, like, Alec Burks is right here and he's doing that. And wow, what a game, what a performance. That was beautiful. And yeah, just put the right guys on the floor. This is a good team, bro. Anthony said, let's go. Claudia, I'm ready to celebrate. We going up this whole time. We are not. Or Jamal says, RJ Barrett is not a child. Not a child at all. Stop playing with my guy. Oh my goodness, Brad, that's the second time he saw Bradley Beal on the Eurostep last game too. But this one is just, okay, yeah, I'm here. Give me that. And Brad tried to pull him. And he's like, all right, cool. Like, I still have, like, it's just, that's a grown-ass man, bro. Stop playing with him. They really said to G League, my guy, bro. I won't even harp on that. It's crazy, though. It's crazy. Terrence said, what up, my G? What's good, man? The Knicks up. We up. Let's go. Over 500 once again. Let's get it. Woo! Claudia said, RJ Barrett stands. Where you at? We here. We in the building. RJ Barrett stands. Stand up. That should be all of us. We should all be RJ Barrett stands. If you draft a kid 3rd overall, and this is what he's doing in his second season, first of all, you draft a kid 3rd overall, you got to support him, especially when he comes in with the attitude RJ came in with. But he came in with that attitude. He's a hard worker. You feel me? He wants to be here. He embraces it. And he's performing. Even on his off nights, he's performing, and he's 20 years old. Every single person that considers themselves a Knicks fan should be an RJ Barrett stan. There is no discourse there. There should be no disconnect at all. If not, we can't relate at all. That ending lineup was crazy. Yo, I was saying for Mitch to get back in there, but yo, 100%. Shout out to Taj Gibson, bro. He really held it down on both ends of the floor. He did his part. He was in place. He finished around the basket. He rebounded well. He boxed out well. He protected the basket. Like, Taj Gibson did an excellent job, man. Shout out to him. But yeah, IQ, Burks, RJ, Randall, Mitch. That's a dangerous lineup, bro. That's a dangerous lineup. So, oof. I am so happy, bro. I am so happy. Excuse me. Leo said, Rawan Alexander Barrett Jr. firing everyone up for the comeback and bullying Beal for the tie. Yo, I'm so proud. Like, there's so much joy in my heart. I'm probably going to watch that fourth quarter over and over all day, all night. I'm so happy, so joyous. I was doing the clips to the Knicks wall, and I couldn't even, this is the Knicks wall. I was doing the clips from the account for the game, and I couldn't even keep up at a point. He was just making so many plays, so much was happening at once, and I was just like, damn, I was falling behind the clips. Like, it was beautiful. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud. I'm so immensely proud. Like, this is amazing. What a great feeling. RJ Barrett is here. He is here, ladies and gentlemen. RJ Barrett is here. 10 toes. BD4. They said to G League him. Those idiots. Those dumbasses. Those fools. Those imbeciles, those half-wits. They said to G League him. Woo! Leo says second half RJ. The statement jersey record 4-4, but should be 6-2 due to refs. Yo, keep rocking that statement jersey. You're doing a great job. Yes, the refs did take those games away from us, but yes, second half RJ. He just plays to win, bro. RJ Barrett wants to win. He's gonna make shit happen. Even when he got off to a really slow start, bro. Really slow start. It was bad. You feel me? It was rough. He wasn't getting some calls, but he was also forcing some things. And I was just like, yo, he's gonna get right. Like, he's gonna get right. I have faith in him, bro. And like, I don't know, man. Like, it's beautiful. I'm pretty sure there were some ugly takes out there when RJ was having a bad game. I know some. I tuned most of those people out, but I know people were saying stupid shit, and they probably gonna go back and delete it. I love this team so much. I share that. We all share that. This team is amazing. I just love the way they never give up, man. The resiliency is crazy. You know, no lead is insurmountable. Even we were shooting 30% going into the fourth quarter, bro. 30%. We were shooting 30% from the field. We hit like 2 threes all night. Like, it was bad, and we were down 11 points. They just play defense. You play defense long enough to stay in the game. We have heart, and then we just chipped away, and then we went on the run, and it was our game to lose. Like, it was. You know, I love this team so much, man. And shout out to the coaching staff. Shout out Tom Thibodeau, because like that comes from coaching as well. That kind of poise and, you know, persistence is just it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. Let's see. Leo says Julius cooked as soon as he got off the bike to help seal it. I love it. Exactly, man. He got off the bike, got in, and just made a couple buckets he needed to make, and his teammates held him down and did what had to be done. And it's a beautiful thing, man. RJ and IQ stepped up. Alec Burks was huge. Taj Gibson. And then for IQ, Burks, RJ, and Taj to play the whole fourth in that scenario, I think RJ may have played the entire second half, if I'm not. I think RJ played the whole second half, but he may have sat a couple minutes in the third. But, like, RJ played a lot. RJ had like 42 minutes tonight. He might have played the whole second half. Like, making it happen, bro. Just making it happen. Whatever needs to be done. I love RJ Barrett so much. And if you're not an RJ Barrett stan, I question your status as a Knicks fan. Seriously, like, how much do you really love this shit? Claudie says, Alec Burks is a bucket, man. A bucket. And with consistency, it's beautiful. These stringing back to, you know, all these 20-point games. Having a guy off the bench that can get you 20 a night is beautiful. That's huge. I wish he could have been doing this from the start when he got started this way. Had he been able to not have that injury and be able to sustain that, he could have been in the 6-man of the year conversation. And at the rate he's playing right now, and if he continues to play this way, he can still be in the 6-man of the year conversation. I mean, he's hooping. He's really hooping, and he's giving us a huge boost off the bench, and he's doing it on a nightly basis. And thank you, bro. Alec Burks, you were huge tonight. We don't stay in this game without Alec Burks. Imagine this team with Lonzo starting at point guard. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that. We're past the trade deadline. You know, next year we'll see. Maybe we can get Lonzo in the summer. That's my plan. I'd like to offer him something in the summer. But right now, I want to imagine this team with IQ starting at point guard. I want to imagine this team with anybody but Elfrid Payton starting at point guard. Like, let's make it quick, man. Let's not. You feel me? Like, it's very clear how much better. This isn't even a personal thing with Elfrid anymore. Like, I'm not even trying to pour on him or hate on him. It's just like, it's very clear how much better and like how much more fluid the offense is when he's not on the floor. Like, he hurts us a lot, and we can't keep shooting ourselves in the foot every night. Like, every minute that he spends on the court, we're wasting time. Tommy says, the real Alec Burks is back, ladies and gentlemen, back in his groove. Love to see it. Back in his groove. We're really seeing the Alec Burks we saw in the beginning. And yeah, this must be the real Alec Burks. Like, let's keep this consistency going. It's a beautiful thing to see, and it's a huge boost to the team, man. Like, I can't stress that enough. It's amazing. It's amazing. Huge. Leo said, Taj Gibson clutch rebounds and IQ clutch buckets and free throws. Yo, IQ really stepped up there and buried them. I was like, all right, time to go home. Taj too, like, beautiful. We were shooting ourselves in the line, shooting ourselves in the foot at the line all night. Everybody seemed like we were at the line selling. But we pulled it out. We got it together, and I couldn't be happier, man. I am thrilled with this victory. I'm going to have a great, I'm just going to sleep great tonight. I'm going to feel great tonight. I'm going to wake up and be happy tomorrow. This is amazing. Boom, 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 boom. Quentin says, let's fucking go. I don't be wanting to say the F word, but LFG, you feel me? We here. Let's go. Over 500. We came back. Stuck through it. We were shooting 30% through 3 quarters. 39 points in the fourth, bro. Stop playing Alfred Payton for real, please. Matthew said, let's go! Let's go! For real, let's go. We here, man. We here. Let's go. I think we 5th in the East now. Let's go. Come on, man. Stop playing with us. Christopher said the NBA is probably going to test RJ for roids because this dude's strength has exploded, bro. 20 years old. 20 years old, too strong. He just moved. He was bullying Bradley Beal all night, honestly. He wasn't getting the shots to go earlier, but he was just moving Bradley Beal around, even on some of the passes he made, creating the space for him, like manipulating defense by just moving Bradley Beal out of his way. Like, excuse me, sir. You are much too little for this. Oh, I love to see it. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it, bro. This is beautiful. Let's see. Let's go. We here. You know what it is. 10 toes. Every single one of us. They can't handle it. Every single one of us. 10 toes. Let's go. Knicks tape. I love this team. We fight so damn hard. So damn hard, bro. They kept fighting. They didn't give up at any point. You feel me? And it's just a beautiful thing. Any game is still in reach for the most part. Like, what a comeback. What a win. And just the guy, the guys you saw doing it, the RJs and the IQs, you feel it's beautiful to see, man. Like RJ and IQ went on the run by themselves at a point and like pretty much changed the game. That's huge, bro. 20 and 21 years old, I think. Like, come on, bro. That's beautiful. Give IQ as many minutes as he can handle. Stop playing with him. He shouldn't have to get 15 minutes behind Alfred Payton on some nights. Like, come on, son. Be respectful. Excuse me. We here. Yes, we here. Once again, 10 toes. Every single one of us. They can't handle it. That's why they got to get on First Take and talk about bullshit like t-shirts that say Bandolin and dudes getting kicked out when they were offered free t-shirts and just to comply. They got to get on First Take and really make that a story. Because with the Knicks winning, with us being over 500 like this, they can't have that be the story. Because 10 toes, every single one of us, they can't handle it. Alec Burks, the savior player of the game. He was the spark. Yo, so post-game player. Yo, y'all think Alec Burks? I was going to go RJ. I don't know. Like, Alec Burks was really nice today. But I just feel like with the energy shift, everything from that putback at the end of the third, and pumping everybody up, like I was pumped. I was like, oh, let's get it. And going into the fourth, coming out the way he did, like he was in complete control of the game. Yeah, man. Honorable mention for Alec Burks though, because he was huge. And we don't win this game. We don't stay in this game without Alec Burks. But yo, tonight's Essentia post game pinky up player of the game. No, tonight's Essentia. Post-game prosperity, pinky up player of the game, RJ Barrett. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. Stuck with it regardless of a bad off-night shooting. He had an off-night period, and he stuck with it. He made it happen. He was great on both ends of the floor. Played the entire second half, I believe. I'll drink to that. Essentia. Never let your pinky touch a bottle of Essentia. It's disrespectful. Hashtag they will send water. Eventually and hopefully soon. Yeah. What's good, Adam? How you feeling? We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. I want to play that. Like, I'm so hyped, man. Yo, I can't wait. Like, the playoffs, like, bro, we are going up in the playoffs. Like, stop playing with us. Stop playing. That we need to put the best team on the floor every single night for as many minutes as possible, because this is like we're here. We are here, bro. We here. Big W in the building. You know what it is. Big W in the building for sure. Let's get it. Exactly. Leo said, Alfred Payton is a war criminal. I want him on a plane to Guantanamo Bay. I want him on a bus to Guantanamo Bay. Nah, I don't. I want the best for him just off of this roster, or at least outside of this rotation. Like, Alfred Payton doesn't need to be playing. Truly, like he should be off the court. Come on, son. Boom, 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 boom. Rawan. Respect the name. RJ Barrett is here. Let's go. Let's go. RJ Barrett told everyone in the building he wasn't going to lose. Say it with me, Sean. Superstar. Michael, look, superstar is a big word. I don't really know what the criteria for superstar is. Some people say there's only like 5 superstars in the league, but it's written here. I don't know if the orange is able to see. I wrote it in orange. I probably shouldn't have, but it says RJ Barrett, and in orange it says star. Because at the very least, RJ Barrett is a star. Like, he's a rising star. There's no reason we can't call RJ a star at this point. I don't care. Second best player on a playoff team, able to be what he is consistently, two-way stud, even on the off night, can win you a basketball game. Like, this is one of the young stars in the NBA. If John Moran is a star, RJ Barrett is a star. Like, RJ Barrett is a star. RJ Barrett is a star, and I don't have to argue that with anybody anymore. RJ Barrett is a star. And they said to G League him. 20 years old. We love it. We love to see it. Impressive win. Damn right, Orlando. A very impressive win. Stuck with it. Through adversity, through a rough night. It looked like one of those nights where you could just pack it up and be like, damn, tonight sucked. But we stuck with it. We made it happen, and we pulled out a W, and we are one game over 500. We love to see it. Bo Wan, I'm not really sure. BOH. I don't know. I'm not familiar. I want to get that. I do, but I don't, and I'm sorry. Claudia said 19 points in the second half, bro. 19 points in the second half, bro. Stop playing with RJ Barrett. Stop it. Why would you play with? Don't play with that boy. He is not one of them. RJ Barrett is not one of them. I don't know who y'all think he is not one of them. So stop playing with RJ Barrett, please. That guy said, my guy is so litty. One of my favorite wins of the year. Shout out Obi for the positive minutes. RJ and Burks were clutch. IQ with the big buckets. Wow. Yo, you're right. And that's one thing I actually wanted to I was just about to say something about that. Obi gave us positive minutes in the second half. He didn't do a whole lot offensively. It's not going to pop up in the box score. But he was big for us out there. Like, he was very serviceable. He was in the right spots. He got that steal that led to us getting the basket. Like, he was making plays. He was doing the right thing. He was in the right places. So he definitely gave us positive minutes in the second half. So shout out to Obi for that. We kill him when he doesn't do, or recently, we don't necessarily kill him, but everybody points out what he doesn't do, but let's point out what he did tonight. He gave us good minutes in the second half for sure. Claudia, they really said to G League him, bro. I don't even have the energy to yell it. They said to G League him. I can't believe it. Michael said, erase the 17-point lead while Elf sat on the bench. Zero coincidence. Zero coincidence. No coincidence at all. Zero. We can see it. The jig's up. No coincidence. John Franco says, we live, baby! Let's go! 10 toes, every single one of us, they can't handle it. They cannot, and it's only going to get worse as we get better. And as we go into the play, they cannot handle it. 10 toes, every single one of us, we're a whole force. They don't want that to happen. They don't want to see that. Oh my goodness. Half-wits, the people that said the G League him. Dumbasses, idiots, fools, half-wits, imbeciles, all of that. People said IQ can't move the ball. You damn right, Claudia. They said a lot. They said he can't be a playmaker. They said he can't move the ball. They said he's a ball stopper. He's a chucker. All that stuff. He was out there hooping. He was out there finding guys. And he was making big plays. And he was a huge part of this comeback. And those people they're not as normal. Like, it's crazy. Like, I bet IQ has to feel like that one Drake line where it's like, they shout out my failures and whisper my accomplishments. Like, those people who hate on him and try to nitpick everything about his game, they don't really say shit when he does really well. But then as soon as, he struggles a little bit, they point out his struggles and shortcomings and what he doesn't do. And it's just so strange. Because in favor of what? Like, I was tweeting the game and I was just like, I tweeted from the account, I was like, I'm just so tired of Alfred. Like, and we all felt that. Like, they were mad, mad people really. And somebody replied and was like, oh, your game night tweets are trash. I'm unfollowing. I'll follow again in the off season. And I was just like, you feel that strongly about, like, not enjoying watching Alfred Payton play basketball? Like, are you watching the game? I don't know. But, we won't make this about that. Boom. Michael said, I think the team came out flat because everyone was upset Alfred was still here. I think that's a great theory. I think a lot of them had to be thinking, especially RJ, like, all right, we get this guy out of here. I have space. Look at how much better RJ was when Alfred wasn't on the court. And not that that's the only factor, not that that's the only thing that changed, but it's better when you have the ball in RJ's hands, where we get better basketball. It's just better, bro. Like, keep him off the court. He doesn't do anything for us. He's not helping. Henry said, this game just felt different from past years, knowing this team will not give up until the clock says 0 seconds. Yeah, man, like, as bad as it was, as frustrating and annoying as it was, I never really gave up on this game. I never did. I never gave up on this game. We were down 17. I was really annoyed. I was pissed off. I was like, yo, we're a couple shots away from this being a striking distance game, and if it's in striking distance in the fourth quarter, we can just eventually get right. And that's exactly what happened. We chipped away, got in striking distance, went into the fourth down 11, and at that point, it's a ball game. It's basketball. And we played it better in the fourth quarter. We put up 39 points. The offense finally got clicking. We kept number 6 off the court. Yeah, it's basketball. Simple. Beautiful. The lies, they said IQ came with the ball. Yeah, the lies, they don't, we see it. The jig is up. That guy says, end of the third, RJ was telling the guys, let's go. After his putback, them boys turned up and responded to his leadership. Exactly. It was clear to see. It was beautiful to see. And I am so proud. It's such a beautiful, this night is a beautiful moment. And like I was talking to Paul earlier, and I was just like, yo, like, it's so beautiful that we get to watch RJ develop every single night for years. Like, he's 20 years old. So, like, just in his career, we get to see these moments. We get to see these different things. We get to see the steps. We get to see the growth from year 1 to year 2. We'll see it from year 2 to year 3, and so on and so forth. And we see it every night, week to week, month to month, whatever it is. And it's just a beautiful thing. Like, we haven't had this, and that's so nice. And this is gonna be a moment that I won't forget at anytime soon. Because yeah, he definitely pumped the guys up going into the fourth, and they came out and they made it happen. And he stuck with it. And I love RJ Barrett so much. Boom. Orlando says Taj Gibson, low-key player of the game. Yo, Taj had an excellent performance, bro. He was huge for us. Very serviceable. He just does what he got to do out there, man. Like, shout out to Taj Gibson making it happen, playing the whole fourth, and, doing his job. We love to see it. Alex said, oh, damn it, the comments moved. Alex said, RJ Barrett, baller. Berg super clutch, IQ with the veteran poise, and Randall with those clutch daggers. Wow. Game was so exciting in that fourth quarter. Yo, the fourth quarter was wild exciting, bro. I'm going to watch it a bunch of times. I'm so excited. Everything you said is a fact. RJ Barrett is an absolute baller. He's here. He's a young star in this league for sure. Bergs is super clutch. He held it down. He was big for us. IQ definitely had veteran poise, made huge plays, was able to find guys and, even show the things in his game that people call a weakness. Was able to score, was able to take that shot, that three to put us ahead. That's a huge shot to take, and a huge shot to make. And I'm so happy that we have the guys we have, man. I love this team so much. Leo said IQ controlling the offense and calling plays is beautiful. Yeah, man, like seeing the way he was running things, it was like really nice. Like I said, I'm not one of those people who thinks he can't do it, but he even exceeded what I expect from him as far as playmaking is concerned. Like what he did tonight was down the stretch was beautiful. Like I would love to see more of that from him. Make that guy the starter. Wave Payton, I was hoping we would have traded him for a half-eaten Dorito. Bro, I would eat the half-eaten Dorito myself if it meant Alfred Payton would leave. Like, that's how bad I want him gone. I'm a germaphobe, but I will eat the half-eaten Dorito during a pandemic. Don't care. Get him off the team. Yeah, I would hope we waive him. I don't see us waiving him at this point, but I hope we at least take him out of the rotation, and maybe there'll be some kind of agreement between them where it's like, okay, if I'm out of the rotation, can you just let me go while I can still join on and play? I don't know, but get that guy out of here, bro. At least get him off the court. Like, I don't understand why he doesn't have to be the starter. He's not our best point guard at all. Gabe says, bury Alfred. Yo, son, get him out of there, bro. Like, he needs to have no minutes. He has to be gone. Like, he has to be gone from the rotation. I don't want him to be the starting point guard. I don't want to have to watch him. I hate watching him play basketball. It's actually, like, sickening. I love watching Emmanuel quickly play basketball. It's exciting. It brings me joy. There's a bunch of possibilities. Like Alfred Payton playing basketball just is nasty. It's gross. I hate it. Taj held it down tonight too. That's a fact, Alex. Knicks tape. You already know what it is. Yeah, we might need to bring Burks back on a 2-year deal. Yo, if he's doing that off the bench, I'm with it. I'm with the 2-year deal for Burks and have him come off the bench and do exactly what he's doing. Randall was off and still hit 2 big shots at the end. Exactly, that's what stars do. You feel me? His teammates held him down, put him in position, and he was able to help us bring it home. Beautiful to see. We absolutely love to see it. This is one of my favorite games. Not to ruin the vibe, but why is Elf still a Knick? Quentin, we are all wondering that. I was really hoping. My one wish for the trade deadline was just to get him out of here. I would have liked to get Lonzo. There was a couple other people I would like to kick the tires on, but I was just hoping the Elf was gone no matter what. The fact that he's still here, I hope they were able to cut or waive him. I don't know if they're going to do that. I'm not sure if I trust them to do that at this point. Clearly, he has like an agent favor or something. Yeah, so I don't know, but I hope he stops playing because he doesn't need to be on the court. Claudie said, RJ really showed he can lead the team when Randall's sitting. Yes, he really stepped up. He's a natural leader, man. Like, he's built for this. Like he always says, he's built for this, for sure. RJ Balmon Barrett, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Hey, man, too strong. Stop playing with my guy. I love the lack of Elf. Iced out of the end of the game. Buy out Elf. Shane, I fully agree. I love the lack of Elf too. I was saying I better not see him come back in the game, and he didn't. Shout out to Tips for that. And please buy him out. He doesn't need to be here. We're a better basket. That would be addition by subtraction, I promise. Martin says, let's go Knicks. You already know what it is. We here. What's our record? We 4th now. Our record is 23-22. I don't believe we're 4th. I believe we're 5th. We should be 4th, but the Sixers game, we got robbed. I want to stop thinking about that when I think about the standings, but I really can't. But yeah, we're not 4th. I believe we're 5th now. And that depends. Did Miami lose? Hold on. What was the score of the Heat game? Let's go, Blazers. They beat the Heat by 3. Salute. Eastern Conference standings. Yep, so we're 5th. We're tied for 4th. The Hawks must have lost. I don't know. But we're tied for 4th, but the Hornets have it. So we're technically 5th. But, yo, we're here. We're here, bro. Like, we're a good basketball team, and we can be a top 5 seed. We can be a top 6 seed. We don't have to be in the play-in. And I think we can get even better as we put the right guys on the floor, give IQ the minutes he should get, let him be the rookie. Like, rookie of the year campaign, bro. Like, come on. Let's get it. Boom, boom. James said, also worth noting, Elf has gotten no 4th quarter minutes lately. Not getting my hopes up because Tibbs is stingy with rotations. But Rose maybe nags the starting spot and Elf maybe even gets cut. That would be lovely. I would absolutely love that. It's like, I feel like if if you have a guy that you have to constantly not play in the 4th quarter, it's because he probably shouldn't be your starter. Like, I don't know. Like, the math seems simple. 23 and 22, yep, that's a fact. Let's go Knicks. We here. You already know. Let's talk about Obi tonight. He filled in for Julius so well when he was out there, made some really good defensive plays and rebounded well. Exactly, Jamal. He was very active. He was very good on defense. He was in the right spots, and he got some boards for us. He got a big steal. Like, Obi was very good tonight. I'm pleased with the minutes we got from him. I'd like to see him more aggressive offensively and more comfortable offensively, but I like the minutes he gave us tonight, especially in the second half. Big minutes from Obi. Kevin says, is this the longest into the season that the Knicks have been over 500 since 2012-2013? I think they went 22-22 in 14-15 and fell apart after that. I think you're exactly right. I think we did go 22-22 and fall apart that year, and I think this is the furthest we've gone to the season being over 500. And it's since 2012-2013. And that's huge, man. This is our year. We are here, bro. Like, we are really here, and we need to stay here. We need to, like, keep it here. So we got to put the right guys on the floor so that we can keep being the best team we can be, because every single game is going to count. And that's why in the beginning, when people were confused, why I was so upset about, small rotational issues that we're losing, close games because we were doing well. It's like, okay, yeah, but at the end of the season, these seeding games are going to matter. So we got to have that in mind every single night. I'm really glad the guys stayed with it and pulled out the W, because that goes a long way. This game would have really hurt later in the year. I would have been really pissed about it. It would have stayed with me all year, and it didn't. So what a dub. What a dub. Let's see. 2:30 a.m. in London, and this team got me way too pumped. Harry, shout out to you, man. 2:30 and you out there holding it down. Yo, we're like, this team has us all way too pumped. You are not alone at all. It's a beautiful thing. I'm so proud of this team. I'm so proud of what they accomplished today and the way they stuck with it. I'm so proud of the resiliency they continue to show. It is so beautiful, man, and it's a great time to be a Knicks fan. Can't stress that enough. Like, oh my goodness. We love it here. Mega Man says, Rawan Barrett Jr. I never lose confidence in this team, man. Never. Like, I'm telling you, shout out to them. Like, as bad as it was, I really believed it was possible to come back the whole time. There was never a point where I felt like we could not come back in that game. And that's a beautiful feeling to have with the team. So the amount of trust I have in these guys, the way that they're able to keep pushing, like, it's a beautiful thing. We love it here. We absolutely love it here. Sean, what's good, bro? Shout out to Westbrook jump shot. Yo, he really shot them out of the game and shot us right back in it. It was beautiful. We played excellent defense on Bradley Beal. Everybody was involved in that. Great job. And yeah, Russ was just, I've never seen a guy, like, his stats look pretty good. 18 boards, 9 assists, but like, he was ass tonight. Like, he was bad. And he shot it, he got a couple blocks. I mean, he was active, but man, like, his jumper was awful. And yeah, shout out to him for that, because he really shot us back into the game. James said, Taj with some incredible grit tonight. That's our OG, bro. Taj is the GOAT. Yo, that's really the OG. Shout out to Taj Gibson. Way to hold it down. We salute you, for real. Every single, whether you play or not, you feel me? You're always ready, and we really appreciate that, bro. You're always ready to go to war, and we're always ready to go to war with and for you. So shout out to you, Taj Gibson. Thank you. Good call, James. Michael said, general reminder for those that wanted to trade for Westbrook or Wall before the season, I will ride for this team. Oh, people who wanted to sign them? Yeah, man. As I saw that Westbrook performance today, I was just like, oh, man, I'm really glad we didn't trade for him. Like, that would just, that would have been, hey, man. Yeah, I'm glad he's not on our team. I'll ride for this team. We will ride for this team for sure. 10 toes, every single one of us. They can't handle it. Bully Beef Barrett is hilarious, bro. Like, y'all are so funny. Bully Beef Barrett is hilarious, Javar. Spencer said, love the energy. Salute, we here, man. This is what we do. RJ and Randall made me feel things again tonight. It was beautiful, man. And don't forget Emmanuel quickly. Don't forget Alec Burks. Don't forget Taj Gibson. Like, oh, man. Like, wow. I'm really, like, on cloud 9. This is amazing. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I'm thrilled, bro. And I was going to be so sick tonight if we lost that game. But after the way we pulled that out, I couldn't be happier. Like, it's crazy. It's amazing. I'm overjoyed. Shout out to Obi, too. Defensive stops. He's going to take his time, but he's going to get his head right. Yeah, exactly. Shout out to Obi. He really did his thing for us. He helped us out in that spot. He did his job. You feel me? As we just said, he was, didn't do anything crazy scoring-wise or anything like that, but he gave us really good minutes. RJ Bully Barrett, you know what it is. Too strong. Stop playing with my guy. Boom, 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 boom. Sean says, how many Knicks fans turned it off in the third and came back in the fourth? I don't know. I didn't go anywhere. I mean, one, because I was tweeting the game, but you feel me? We were never out of range. I feel like 17 in the third quarter is not out of range, especially for our team, especially once Emmanuel quickly checks in the game. I just have, like, a lot of faith when he checks in the game. I'm like, all right, we're going to start scoring at least a little bit. So, huge. Jamal said, like the vid, guys. Everything helps. Yo, salute. Yes, like, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. I know you got a friend that's a Knicks fan, you feel me? They don't know to do after the post game. They're somewhere else, so they just, sitting there like, man, wish there was people I could talk about this with. And boom, here we are, making it happen, you feel me? We have a great time in here, win or lose, we get through it together. So whether it's prosperity, whether it's pouting, you feel me? We here, and we go through this analysis, all that stuff. We vent, get our feelings out, and it's an excellent time. And I cannot thank you guys enough on behalf of myself and the Knicks world, but like for your participation. Like, this show is nothing if I'm just sitting here talking to myself the whole time. Like, I could do it, but it wouldn't be anywhere near the same. Like, so shout out to y'all. This is amazing. I look forward to this every time for the Knicks to be able to have that kind of performance and that kind of I feel like I go on this monologue every episode, but seriously. But to be able to have that kind of monologue, and as I'm seeing them come back, as I'm seeing the huge plays, like RJ getting the N1, I'm like, yo, I can't wait to talk about this after. Like, yo, that RJ N1 like really charged my spirit, bro. Like, we had huge plays. leading up to that, and then RJ got the steal, got out in transition, gets the N1, and then that was right after IQ. He kicked it to him in the corner too. IQ kicked it to him in the corner. He knocked down the corner three. Then he gets the N1 in transition. Like, come on, son. Then IQ comes off, knocks down the three. Suddenly we're in the lead. Like, what? This was what a ride, bro. What a team. What a game. I love this team so much, bro. So much. Claudia said, I don't remember seeing him on the bench the second half. Who? We're talking about Alfred? I don't know who was it, but Israel said Miami lost a tough one. Let's go Knicks. Let's go. That's a huge loss for us. You know, every game that somebody in the East loses in that little, and Miami plays Charlotte after this, I think. So one of them got to lose. So either like, let's go. You know, we win tomorrow too. Boom, boom. Claudia said, I never turn out the game. Same. Leo said, did anyone else see Leon Rose fired up, clapping like crazy at the end of the game? Yeah, he was hyped. Like, we all hyped. We here, man. 10 toes. Every single one of us. They can't handle it. Leon Rose included. It's everybody going up, man. We here. Like, that was a huge win. That was a big comeback. Like, that was like some identity shit. That was a big moment for us. So, yeah, that was dope. It was good to see him have that kind of enthusiasm. He was hype as hell, and I feel him. We all feel him. We're all that hype. Like, it's crazy. Boom, boom, boom. That was lit, Leo. Yeah, it really was lit. It was nice seeing him do that. John Franco said, put some respect on Rawan Barrett Jr.'s name. Put some respect on it, for real. Y'all were talking crazy. Not y'all, of course, but people were out there talking crazy on my guy's name. They said to G-League him. They left him off the all-rookie team. Terrence Davis got traded for a second-round pick today. Stop playing with RJ Barrett, bro. They put that guy on the all-rookie team over him. They put Rui on the all-rookie team over. Like, Terrence Davis got traded for a second-round pick. Stop playing with my guy, bro. Boom, boom. Kevin said, let's go. Oh, where'd the comments go? All right, let's go. Trade Elf Payton for a chopped cheese and a soda. I don't even drink soda, and I'll take that trade, bro. Get him out of here ASAP. Get him gone. Need it. Shout out to random first half minutes from Knox. Yeah, I like those minutes from Knox. We didn't get him. I was looking forward to more in the second half, hoping to see him get a chance to knock down a shot. But the other way, he came out aggressive offensively. He turned the corner, had a smaller man on him, and really just dipped into him and got to the basket and finished. We didn't really see things like that from Knox before. So it's really nice to see him do that when he gets his opportunity. And hopefully next time he gets an opportunity, you know, he seems to be ready every time he gets a chance. So it was nice to see him out there. Hopefully he can get some minutes. Hawkeye, yeah, we in the building, man. We here. 10 toes, every single one of us. They can't handle it. Derek said, don't want to distract from tonight's massive W, but I missed the post-game show Tuesday because I was at the Garden, one of the most surreal experiences of my life, and we started those MVP chants. Yo, Derek, salute to you, man, doing the work in the Garden and holding it down as a fan. That's amazing. I'm glad you had a great time. I'm glad they were able to give you a big win like that. And shout out to you starting those MVP chants because they got loud as hell. And I remember hearing it and being like, yo, I love how loud the MVP chants are getting for Julius. So, yo, shout out to you. Way to hold it down out there, for real. I can't wait to get out to New York and get to a game myself. Boom. Hawkeye said, hit the like button. You heard him. Hit the like button, tell a friend, subscribe, all that stuff, turn notifications on, all that, whatever it takes. We here. Every single game after the game, we here. AJ says, Payton needs to go, man. He's not it for this team. Simply, he really is just not it. Payton disappears in the second half, and look what happens when this idiot Tibbs finally puts in quickly. Yo, yeah, Payton is not it, bro. He needs to go. He doesn't need to be the starting point guard at all. He doesn't need to get the bulk of the minutes. He doesn't need to really get any of the minutes at point guard. He's not good. He doesn't help the team. He makes us much worse offensively. Keep him off the court, and we'll be a better team for it. It's really simple. Landa said, love the way Alec creates space, and I got to brag on Taj on that N1 late. So savvy, bro. We here to stay. So savvy, bro. We here to stay. Exactly. Alec Burks did a great job. You know, I'm not a huge fan of Point Burks when he's looking to create for others, but when he's creating for himself in space, I like it. He's got that pull-up. I always say, you know, make him a shooter and a scorer, not a scorer, then a shooter. And he did a really good job tonight, man. He did a great job with all of his touches. He was just very like he was getting buckets. He was getting buckets, and we needed it. And at a point, we weren't getting any buckets. So he was keeping us alive, and he made big buckets down the stretch. And he seems to make big buckets down the stretch of all of these games that we have, like, you know, these exciting fourth quarters. Alec Burks is always making big buckets down the stretch. So it's huge. Very grateful for him for sure. Also, yes, you're right. Shout out to Taj. He was huge. And that N1 was super savvy, taking the contact and being able to finish through it and get the whistle, like, in the continuation. Perfect. Wish you would have made the free throw, but hey, amazing. James said, we are either the best fourth quarter team, multiple big comebacks and clutch shots in the league, or the worst, blown leads versus Minnesota and Philly. Yo, it's like we got to like find our middle ground and our consistency, and I think we're going to get it like whenever we get Elfrid Payton off the court. And I hate to keep harping on him, but I feel like getting that lineup consistently and having guys really get into their roles and in the best roles possible when we have the most optimal lineups on the floor, I think we're really going to start to hit our stride. I don't think we're even as good as we can be yet. So I'm really excited. I think this team can get even better, and I would love that 4 seed, bro. Game 1 in the Garden for the playoffs, like a home court advantage series in the Garden would just be. Let's go get it, man. Why not? Why not us? Why can't we be the 4 seed? I don't see. Why not? Let's get it. Boom. Richard said, we don't need no Drummond. That's a fact. We do not. Mitch, Nerlens, and Taj are more than enough at the 5. More than enough. Mitch, Nerlens, Taj. You got Randall. You got Obi if you need to throw somebody in. We do not need Drummond at all, and I don't think we're like even pursuing him. People keep reacting to reports. Like, we've been hearing the Drummond reports for 2 months. There's not a single move that this front office has made that we heard about for 2 months. So if you're hearing about something for 2 months, it's probably smoke. Like, people keep reacting to it. Stop reacting to it. If it happens, then react. But stop reacting to things that haven't happened yet. We have not acquired Andre Drummond. People are like bashing people are bashing the front office for a move they didn't make. Like, stop, relax, calm down. Every time Elf touched the ball, the whole crowd was yelling, pass the ball, as they should. Great job, crowd. Way to make it happen. Let's get that guy off the court, like, please. As they let more fans in, let's be loud and get that guy off the court, bro. It's ridiculous. RJ Barrett, you know what it is. Too strong. Stop playing with my guy. He made Bradley Beal a little boy. Bradley Beal might just be Rawan Barrett III. James says, as for the Elf thing, I was watching Macro the other day and he said he might be testing to see if he can get away with Rose, IQ, and Burks running point. So when Rose comes back, it's worth seeing what happens. Yo, listen, we can get away with it, okay? Because all Elfrid is doing is running point into the ground. So we can get away with IQ, Burks, Rose, like Frank, like all of that. We can get away with it because we don't. Yeah, like Rose, IQ, and Burks is more than fine. We put the ball in. RJ needs the ball in his hand more anyway. You got Randall as an initiator. We'll be perfectly fine. We don't need Elfrid Payton. D. Grail said, quickly fearless, made excellent passes. Burks was in his bag. Quickly is fearless, bro. He has no fear within him. He doesn't care that he's a rookie. Don't play with that boy. He is not one of them. And yeah, made excellent passes, huge passes. They were like great dimes. I was really proud of him and surprised, honestly. And big shots down the stretch as well. Like Emmanuel Quickly, start that man, please. It's easy. It's easy. Start him and play him 30 minutes a game, and we'll be a better team for it. And he might go snag Rookie of the Year. And yeah, Burks was in his bag. Burks was in his duffel. It was beautiful. Like keep it up. Keep doing that off the bench. And 27 points off the bench. That's huge. That's huge for any team. That's huge. Boom, boom. Nicholas says, RJ is just evolving in front of our eyes, and as a Knicks fan, it's just beautiful. Yeah, he has his moments, and it pisses me off, but this is our guy for a long time. Well said, Nicholas. This is our guy for a long time. As I was saying earlier, like, it's amazing that we're going to get to watch this guy develop every single night for years because he just keeps evolving in front of our eyes, and we keep seeing it, and he's really a young star in the NBA, and it's a beautiful thing. He's 20 years old and a two-way stud, and it's amazing, bro. It's amazing. I'm so proud of him. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Big Task at Hand said, when are they going to stop playing with this team? I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I would love for the refs to stop playing with us too. It's getting bad, bro. It's getting out of control. Even though we shot ourselves in the foot at the free throw line tonight. D. Grail said, facts. Leon got something lined up and Knicks made him look that much better. this dub may have landed us a free agent. Bro, like, I'm telling you, the better we play, the better our scenario looks. Like, you never know what can happen. Anything is possible. Leo said, Knicks Twitter putting up a clip of IQ after the game saying, "We here." Injected directly into my veins. We here. Everybody knows that IQ, we here. We here. 10 toes, every single one of us, they can't handle it. What's up, my man? What's good, Matt? How you feeling, man? I hope you enjoyed the game. Jake said, Drummond is clearly leaps and bounds ahead of Alfred Payton and facilitating an NBA offense. Knicks getting a new point guard in Drummond. Man is truly on the level of Jokic. I mean, hey, man, everybody's a better point guard than Alfred Payton. Like, joke or no joke. Nicholas said, like the way RJ realized Randall is out for some of that fourth. He knew he needed to turn up. Alec Burks had 27, but RJ put the game on his shoulders and did not let us lose. Very well said, Nicholas. Did not let us lose. Carried us. It was beautiful to see. He was just determined to win, and he made it happen. It was amazing. I love RJ Barrett so much. James says, I'm out to the Dallas game next week, and I can't help but dream about a full Garden come playoff time. The place will literally shake, especially if it's defense chance, and go New York, go. Yo, hold it down at the Dallas game, bro. That's a big one. Damn, can I make it? Is it too late? It's probably too late to get tickets. How do you get tickets? I'm looking at that. I need to get tickets. I need to be out there. Yo, yeah, that's a big game, though, so hold it down for sure. And yeah, like if we get a full Garden or even a close full Garden come playoff time, oh, man, it's going to go up. Oh, my goodness, it's going up. Nanad said, I hope I didn't mispronounce that. I'm sorry. Nanad said, NBA is so much better when the Knicks are good. Diehard fan from Croatia. From Croatia? Salute to you, bro. Way to hold it down. Just don't give up on anyone, maybe, except Elf. Yeah, like, I'm not giving up on Elf. Elf is, like, giving up on. Like, there's no hope for him. Send him somewhere else. Like, he doesn't fit here. But, yeah, die hard. And way to hold it down from Croatia. You know, that's really dope. We global, man. Like, we here. 10 toes, every single one of us, they can't handle it. Even all the way from Croatia, we here. Quick question, was it an option for AB at point in the beginning of the year, like training camp and stuff? Was it an option for Alec Burks? You mean, like, I'm not really sure if you mean his contract. He had a 1 year, $6 million deal. So his contract was guaranteed, but it was just 1 year. Jake says, in all seriousness, this is a great win for the team. Knicks didn't quit despite struggling majority of the game. Exactly. Didn't quit. We had the struggles, and we kept pushing through them, and it was beautiful to see it, and we got to a point where we were able to make a push, and we made a great push. 39 points in the fourth quarter. That's amazing. We lit it up. It's great to see. And this win, I'm sure, is going to build the confidence a lot. It's a feel-good win. Everybody's happy about this. We're all happy tonight. We're all thrilled and ecstatic, and I had a great time here with y'all. I'm just thrilled, man. Just really happy. This is amazing. It's always amazing. You guys are amazing. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to RJ Barrett, 24, 10, and 5. Emmanuel Quickly, 16.6 boards, 3 assists. Alec Burks, 27.6 boards. Taj Gibson, IQ, RJ, and Burks all playing the whole fourth. Julius coming in, making some big shots down the stretch. Obi doing his part when he was in the game. I mean, like, there's so many people to thank. Like, it's such a great game, man. So, on that, Nicholas said it was an option, meaning was it considered for him to play point guard? I mean, they said he played some point guard. You know, he played some point guard when he was in Utah, and apparently Philly used him a bit at point guard last year too. So, like, they've seen him be used at point guard. I don't really want him playing point guard, but they've seen him be used at point guard, and, you know, so I'm sure that was something they thought about, you know, being able to tinker with. James said Dallas game is next Friday, April 2nd. Could probably still get tickets. Just might be a bit expensive. What's a bit expensive, though? Let me see. I'm going to try looking at that. If I can get to the Dallas game next Friday, I'm there, low-key. Yeah, if I can get to the Dallas game, I'm there for sure, actually. All right, got to get a COVID test like 2 days before unless you're fully vaccinated. Fully vaccinated, gang, we here. So I'm out there if possible. I'm going to look into that for sure. But once again, man, had a great time with y'all. Love you guys. Can't say it enough. We all appreciate you from the Knicks wall. Everything you guys do, your engagement, watching these, listening to the podcast. We're going to have another podcast episode. I think we're about to record it after this, but they just dropped one yesterday. So plenty of content out there, plenty of articles to read. And there'll be there's a recap from this game, I'm sure. All right, we just really appreciate you. We appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys personally. Y'all are amazing, and this is so much fun, and the Knicks are so much fun, and we're all having a great time. Post-game prosperity. We went up 54 minutes. Tell a friend, man. Like, subscribe, all of that. you know, I feel like we had a pretty good time. I had a pretty good time. I hope you had a good time. The excitement, man, as I was like loading it up, I was like, yo, we are about to go up. I'm not jumping around like I was, or yelling as much as I was in the beginning, but 50 minutes in, we can only do so much. But yeah, man, so on that note, you guys have a great one. Go New York, go New York, go. You know what it is, James. Let's go. All right.